Jai Shri Gurudev, Namaste children. I am Himabindu from PGS National Public School. Welcome to the mathematics class, that is to the second session of the third chapter, multiplication, division and their applications. In the previous session, what we have learned children? We have learned about the introduction of multiplication and division. That means what we have learned in the class 4, we have just recapitulated, right? I hope all of you understood. Yes. Now, in this session, what we are going to learn, children? We are going to learn more about multiplication. That means there are so many shortcut methods and there are so many strategies to make the multiplication easier. Yes, are you excited to learn? Yes. So, in the more about multiplication, there are 3 strategies, children. Children. First, let us start with first strategy. Okay, are you ready? Fine. Yes, children. Now we are going to learn about the first strategy. Okay. Now here, what is the first strategy? We can multiply factors in any order and get the same product. We can multiply the factors in any order and get the same product. This type of property we have learned in the previous session in the properties of multiplication, right? Multiplying the number in any order and getting the same product. But there we have learned about the multiplication of 2 numbers. Now, if I give the multiplication of 3 numbers, how to use this property? Okay, this is called the order property. What is it? We can multiply the factors in any order and get the same product. Let us see with example, children. Now here, what is the example I have given? Here 4 into 3 into 5. Here the multiplication of 3 numbers I have given. If I have given the 2 numbers, that is 4 into 3, you would have multiplied 4 3s are 12 or 3 4s are 12. The product will be same. But here they have given 3 numbers. Let us see how can we do this type of multiplication. Okay. Now here the same example I have shown the different. I have selected the different numbers and have shown you how to get the same product. Okay. Now here 4 into 3 into 5. Here 4 is the first number, 3 is the second number and 5 is the third number. Okay. Now first I have selected first number and second number, that is 4 and 3, and I have multiplied. What is 4 3s are? It's nothing but 12. With this product I have multiplied the third number, that is 12 5s are 60. Okay. Now we'll go to the second one. Here what did I select? I have selected the second number and the third number, that is 3 and 5. I have multiplied 3 and 5. What did I get? I got the product as 15. So with this product I have multiplied 4. So what did I get? 4 into 15, that equals to 60. Here I have selected first 2 numbers. With that product I multiplied the third number. Here I have selected second and third number. I got the product and I have multiplied the first number with that. Even then I got the same product there. Okay. Now here I have selected the first number and the last number, that is the third number, 4 and 5. What is 4 5s are 20. Okay. Now with this product I have multiplied the second number, 20 into 3, that equals to 60. So here, if in the case of multiplication, if they give 2 numbers or 3 numbers or 4 numbers, whatever it may be, here if you multiply that numbers in any order, you will get the same product. Is it clear, children? If you multiply the numbers in any order, you will get the same product. Yes, children. All of you understood first strategy? Is it easy? Yes. Now let us start the second strategy. That will also be very easy, children. Okay, are you ready? Fine. Yes, children. Now we are going to learn about the second strategy. You are familiar with first strategy now, right? Now you will learn about the second strategy. What is the second strategy? Here first strategy will be applicable if you have 3 numbers multiplication, okay? But this second strategy is applicable when you have 2 number multiplication and we will learn everything in detail, children. Here we can also break up one number to use the first strategy. Okay, if there are two numbers, you can break up one number to use the first strategy. Okay, two numbers, if you break up one number, that will become three numbers, children. Okay, so here what is the second strategy? This first strategy and second strategy is interrelated. Why you are using the second strategy? To follow the first strategy. Fine, it is interlinked. Fine. Now here we can also break up one number to use the first strategy. Okay. Now how to break up everything we will learn, children. Before that you have to be familiar with this products. What is it? 2 into 50. That means which two factors if you multiply you get 100. Which two factors if you multiply to get 100. That's nothing but 52s are 100, 25 4s are 100 and 25s are 100, 10 10s are 100. Where it will be useful, I will explain everything in detail, but you have to be familiar with it. What is it? 2 into 50 is equals to 100. 4 into 25 is equals to 100. 5 into 20 is equals to 100. 10 into 10 is equals to 100. Is it clear, children? Okay. Yes, children. Now let us learn few examples of the second strategy. Okay. Now what is the problem I have given? 12 into 25. So this is a multiplication of two numbers. Okay. Now here how to use the second strategy. So what is the other number here? 25. For 25, what is the combination? How much you have to multiply to get 100? It's nothing but 4. Right. So one of the factor for the second number should be 4. Okay, so here with the 25, how much you have to multiply to get 100, children? It's nothing but 4. So one of the factor of 12 should be 4. You have to break this 12 in such a way that one of the factor of 12 should be 4. Because 12 means 6 2s are 12 also it is there. 12 1s are 12 also it is there. Now 3 4s are 12 also it is there. These are the different pairs, right? But here compulsory one of the factor should be 4 because with 25 you have to multiply 4 to get 100. Okay, so here one of the factor is 4. So with 4 how much you have to multiply to get 12? It's nothing but 4 3s. So I break this number, that is 12 into 3 into 4. Okay, now I got 3 numbers. Now what should I do? I have to use the first strategy. First strategy means multiplying the numbers in any order to get the same product. So we can choose any order. That means here I will select only this order because if I multiply 25 into 3, I will get the other number. But if I multiply 25 into 4, you will get 100, so that it will be easy for you to multiply 3. 3 into 100 is 300. Is it clear, children? So again I will repeat what you have to do. In the second strategy, you have to check the other number. Okay, if you have 25, you should break this number in such a way that the one of the factor of 12 should be 4 because 25 4s are 100. So now 4 3s are 12. I break the number in such a way that 3 and 4 are the factors of 12. Now which two I have to multiply? I have to multiply 4 into 25. That equals to 100. Now with this 100, I have to multiply 3. That equals to 300. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now we'll go to the second problem. That is 14 into 50. So I have to break this 14 in such a way that other number as 50, right? With 50, how much I have to multiply to get 100? 52s are 100. So one of the factor of 14 should be 2, right? Now what will be the other factor? 7, because 7 2s are 14. So I break 14 in such a way that one of the factor of 14 should be 2. Another factor will be 7 because 7 2s are 14. So 7 into 2 into 50. Now I have to use the first strategy. So what is the first strategy? Multiplying the numbers in any order. So I have selected here 50 and 2 and I have multiplied. What did I get? I got 100. Now this 100, that is this product, I have multiplied with 7. 7 into 100 equals to 700. Is it clear, children? So second strategy is nothing but you have to break up one number to follow the first strategy, to use the first strategy. While breaking up numbers, you have to see the combinations, that is 25 into 2, 25 into 4, 50 into 2 and 10 into 10 and 20 into 5. That means which two numbers if you multiply, you get 100. According to that, you have to break up the second number. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now I hope you understood the second strategy. Yes, children. Now second strategy. So first strategy and second strategy are interrelated, right? Okay. Now let us see the third strategy, which is very different and also it will be easy for you. Okay. Yes children, now we are going to learn about third strategy. Okay, that is if we double one factor and half the other, the product is the same. That means there will be two factors in the case of multiplication. Now here one factor you should double. Double means make twice. Okay, add 2 times or multiply with 2. Okay, that is called the double. If we double one factor and there will be the another factor that you have to make it as half, then the product is the same. If you double one factor and half the other factor, then the product will be same. Yes children. Now here we will see the examples. So example 1, I have given it as 3 into 8 that equals to 24. I told one factor, in these two factors, one factor you have to double. That means add that factor twice or you can multiply that factor by 2. Okay, and another factor you have to make it as half. Right? Now here please listen. Half means it's divided by 2. Okay. Now please listen children. Always which factor you have to double, which factor you have to make it as half, that you have to see. Here always the smallest factor you make it as double, the biggest factor you make it as half. Is it clear? Smallest factor you have to double and biggest factor you have to make it as half. So for example here 3 and 8. Okay, now here which is the smallest among those? 3. So I make it as double, that is 3 plus 3 equals to 6 or 2 3s are 6. Okay, now 8. 8 I have to make it as half, right? So that means 8 divided by 2, it's nothing but 4. So here 6 4s are how much? 24. If you make one factor half, another factor double, you will get the same product. This is one more strategy children. Okay. And one more thing you can do here, you cannot make the odd numbers half, right? So always you select the even numbers to make it as half and the odd numbers to make it as double. Okay, that also one more method. Either you can make the smallest number double and the biggest number half, or you can select the even number to make it as half, odd number you can make it as double. Now here one more example we will see. Here 7 into 60 that equals to 420. Okay. Now here which is the biggest number? 60. That you make it as half. That is 60 divided by 2 is 30. Now which is the smallest factor in this? It is 7. You have to make it as double. You should write it as 7 plus 7. 14 or 2 7s are 14. Now 14 into 3 how much? It is 42. How many zeros are there? 1 0. Put 1 0 here. 14 into 30 equals to 420. So you got the same product. This is one more strategy. Now you have understood all the 3 strategies, right? Now let us practice few problems in exercise 3A. Are you ready? Okay. Yes children, in the previous slide I have shown you the exercise 3A in your textbook page number 43, right? In that few problems I put a tick. Those problems I am going to discuss in the video. Is it clear children? Now in that first main A problem, okay, what is it? 2 into 7 into 50. 2 into 7 into 50. Now here there are 3 numbers. That means which strategy you have to use? You have to use the first strategy. If there are 3 numbers, you have to use the first strategy. If there are 2 numbers, you have to break up one number by using the second strategy and you have to follow the first strategy. Okay. Now here you have to follow the first strategy. So what is the first strategy? You can multiply the numbers in any order to get the same product, right? Now here I will select 2 and 50 because 50 into 2 is 100, so that it will be easy for me to multiply with 7, right? Now solution, I will select 2 and 50. So how much I will get? 2 50 is 100 into 7. That equals to 700. Is it clear children? So you can select any 2 numbers and the product which you are getting for the two numbers, you can multiply the third number. I have selected these two because when I multiply these two, I will get 100 and it will be easy for me to multiply with the third number. Okay children, now we will see the E problem. Yes children, now you understood how to do the A problem. Now we will go to the E problem in the first main. What is it? It's nothing but 4 into 11 into 25. Okay, so here also three numbers, so I have to use only the first strategy. Okay, now here I will select 4 and 25 because 4 into 25 is 100. So always you select like this children, which two numbers you multiply you will get in terms of 100, so that it will be easy for you to multiply the third number. Okay, now here solution, I have to multiply these two first, that is 4 into 25, that equals to 100 into 11, that equals to 1100. Is it easy? So this is the way you have to use the first strategy children. Now let us see few problems related to the second strategy children. Now we are going to learn the F problem and H problem in exercise 3A. A and E problem uses the first strategy. Now F problem and H problem uses which strategy we will learn now. Okay, now here let's start with F problem, 36 into 25. So here what is the second here if they give two numbers, always you should use the second strategy. Okay, now here, so what is the second strategy? You have to break up one number to use the first strategy. Break one number to use the first strategy, right? So if you break one number, you will get two numbers. So total you will get three numbers multiplication, so that you can use the first strategy. Now which number you have to break up? For that I told to remember few combinations. What are that combinations? That factors which you are multiplying to get 100. That is 25 into 4, 20 into 5, 50 into 2. I have other number as 25. With 25, how much I have to multiply to get 100? It's nothing but 4. So I have to break this 36 in such a way that one of the factor of 36 should be 4. Okay, because 25 into 4 is 100, right? Now with 4, how much I have to multiply to get 36? 9 4s are 36. Now I'll bring this 25 down. Now I have to use the first strategy, that is multiplying the numbers in any order to get the same product. Now I will take this 2 because if I multiply 25 into 4, I'll get 100. So 9 into 100, that equals to 900. Okay, this is the way you will do children. Let us see the H problem. Yes children, what is the H problem? 35 into 20. So here 20 is there. What is the combination of 20 to get 100? It's nothing but 25 sir. So here one of the factors of 35 should be 5. So with 5 how much I have to multiply to get 35? 7 sir. 30 into 20. So what is 25 sir? It is 100. To bring the 7 down, 7 into 100, that equals to 700. So this is the way you have to do children. Okay. Now we will see few problems related to the third strategy. It is a second main in exercise 3A. Yes children, now we are going to discuss the second main in exercise 3A, A problem. Okay, now here what they have given, 7 into 40 equals to 280. Now so 14 into 20 is equals to how much they are asking. So here we are using the third strategy. What is the third strategy? If one factor is doubled and other factor is half, what you will get? You will get the same product. Here you can see children, 7 it has been doubled, that is 7 2s are 14. Yes, now here 40 divided by 2 is 20. So what will be the product? Product it will remain same. If one factor is doubled and other factor is half, the product will remain same. That is, here the product will be 280. Now children, this main you have to write it in your textbook only. Now along with me, write the answer for A problem as 280 in that box children. Okay, 280 you have to write it in your textbook with pencil. Write it children. Yes, I hope all of you wrote. Now we'll go to the B problem. Yes children, what is the B problem? 6 into 60 equals to 360. Now here also 6 became 12, that means it is doubled, and 60 became 30, that is it is half. So what is 12 30s? You will get the same answer. No need to calculate also. If you find that one factor is double, one factor is half, then the product will remain same. That means you have to write it as 360. Now you can cross check whether you are getting the same answer. 12 3s are 36. How many zeros are there? 1 0. 360. Okay, you will get the same product. Is it clear, children? This also you kindly write in your textbook with pencil. Same answer you write it, children. Okay, remaining 2 problems I have given it as a homework. Fine. Yes, children, these are the 2 problems which I am going to discuss in the mental maths in exercise 3A. Okay, now here what is the first problem? 48 into 102. If you get any one factor in terms of 102, 103, 104 or 106 or something like that, what you have to do, you have to break in such a way that the 100 plus something. Okay, 100 plus how much equals to 102? 100 plus 2. This is the first step. What is the next step? You have to multiply the other factor. Now here the other factor is 48 with each number in the bracket, and you have to add. Okay, first you have to multiply 48 with 100. 48 into 100 equals to 4800. Next 48 into 2, that is 48 into 2 equals to 96. Now you have to add both. What is it? 4896. Okay, this was the easiest method to avoid regrouping, children. Okay, now here we'll see the C problem in that mental maths, that is 101 into 36. Here one of the factors in terms of 101. So I will break this in terms of 100 plus 1. Okay, now into 36. Now I have to multiply this 36 with 100 first. 36 hundreds are 3600. Now 36 with 1. 36 into 1 is 36. What I have to do? I have to add both. How much I will get? 3636. Is it clear, children? Now you write both these answers in the textbook itself, below that question or beside that box. Okay, children. So all of you understood the first 3 strategies? Yes. So now I hope everyone became familiar in multiplication, right? Okay, children. Thank you and have a nice day.